Hello everyone, I am John Paul Dalyova from BSIT NS2A, and in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how you are going to integrate the group policy objects to your users and administrators inside your Windows Server 2008. So let's start. So in our initial configuration task, if one of your roles is already have the Active Directory domain services, you may also have inside the administrative tools, you may also have the group policy management. So inside the group policy management, this is where we will integrate our group policy objects to our users and administrators. So before we start, let's go to the domains, and inside our domain we have a tons of organizational unit from BSIT NS1A to BSIT NS4A to BSIT S1A to BSIT S4A. So this organizational unit was previously conducted when I was doing the Active Directory domain users. So before that, we're going to create an organizational unit for our administrators. So just right click the domain name and click the new organizational unit. Then let's name our organizational unit as administrators. So inside our administrators, I have a administrator account in BSIT NS2A. So to its users, let's go to the Active Directory users and computers, and let's transfer my account, which is my account to the BSIT NS2A to the administrators. So let's just click yes. Then I have another one, which is this user right here. I'm going to transfer it to the administrator organizational unit. Then I think we're good to go. So once you have been separated your administrator accounts and user accounts, let's go to the group policy objects and make one new. Then I'm going to name this GPO as just BSIT. So let me just do one thing. So what we are going to do in the BSIT GPO is we're going to configure some policies to our users and administrators. So the main goal of this video is just to give policies to the users and administrators. So here is the list of policies that I have to integrate to my GPO to transfer to its users and administrators. So I would like to say thanks to my classmates who generate this guide for me to make it easier to find the policies. So let's start integrating these policies. So first, we have to prohibit access the users to the control panel. So for us to do that, let's right click our GPO and edit. So in this policy, you have to go the user configuration, then inside of the policies, just click the administrative templates and go to its control panel. So inside the control panel, we have to prohibit access to the control panel, which is to our users. So we have to prohibit our users accessing the control panel. Let's just click apply and then OK. So next policy is we're going to do not store LAN manager hash value. So for us to do that, let's just go to the computer configuration inside, then go to the policies and Windows settings, security settings, then local policies, then security options. Then let's find the network security do not store LAN manager. So here it is. Let's just click define the policy setting and click apply. Next policy is we have to prevent our users to access the command prompt. And for us to do that is go to our user configuration once again, and to its policies, go to the administrative templates, then go to the system, then let's find the prevent access to command prompt and let's enable it to our users. Then let's just click enable, apply, then OK. Next policy is no auto restart with logon users. So this policy belongs to the computer configuration. So let's go to put the policies once again, then go to the administrative templates, window components, then Windows Update. Then we have to find the no auto restart with logged on. No auto restart. Here it is. Then let's just enable this. So the other policies are the same process with the other policies that I integrated with. So I'll just fast forward the other policies to be integrated so that this video will be not time consuming and this video will be short. So just bear with me. So in this policy, we have to configure the minimum password of our users and set its length to only 12 characters. So for us to do that is just go to the password policies, then we have to configure the minimum password length as 12. Let's just click define the policy setting and set this to 12 and apply. And next we have to configure the maximum password that does not age to 42 days. So for us to do that is just on the top of the minimum password length is just click the minimum password age, then define its property once again, then set this as 42 days, then click OK. Then next is we're going to do the admins. Let's go to the computer configuration, policies, then Windows settings, security settings, then account policies. Then on the account lockout policies, account lockout duration, we will set this as 30 minutes, then click OK. Then we have to set our account lockout threshold into 3 invalid logon attempts. Click OK, then apply. Then we need to configure our reset account lockout counter after 30 minutes, which is already been configured. Next is we have to remove links and access to Windows Update. So we need to go to the user configuration, then policies, administrative templates, then start menu, and taskbar. So we have to remove links and access to Windows Update. So let's just find that policy and enable that. And on the start menu and taskbar set folder, we have to remove links and access to Windows Update. So for the last policy is we're going to disable the task manager when the user press the Ctrl-Alt-Delete option. So for us to do that, let's just go to the user configuration, go to the policies, administrative templates, then onto its system, have to go to the Ctrl-Alt-Delete options. And let's remove the task manager into when the user press the Ctrl-Alt-Delete shortcut. So let's just apply this and click OK. So once we're done with the policies, let's just minimize this and to its settings. As you can see, all of the policies that we've been configured is now applied to our group policy object. So once we're done with that, we're just going to apply our group policy object to our organizational units. So for us to do that is just drag the group policy objects one by one to our organizational units. So just click OK. So now we're done integrating our group policy objects to our organizational units. So what are we going to do next is we have to test if our group policy objects has now been integrated to our users. So for us to do that, we have to run our Windows 7 and let's log on one of the users. If that user has been now accessing one of the policies that we've just recently integrated. So looks like the active Windows policy has been integrated to our user. So let's just click activate now, then activate Windows Online. So let's just skip this for the meantime, and here let's check the other policies if the other policies has been integrated to our user. So let's access the command prompt by pressing Windows key and R. So it seems that our policy has been integrated to our user. Then next is we have to check if our user can personalize our desktop. So it seems that the policy has been integrated as well. So let's access the music. So it seems we cannot access this as well. Then let's check if our network seems to be connected to our server. Let's just type bsit.com. So it seems that our Windows 7 user seems to be connected to our domain. So next is we have to test the Windows XP. So let's log on another user. So in here, let's access the control panel. Let's see if we can access this. Let's see if we can access the properties of the desktop. Looks like not. Then lastly, we have to check if we can connect to our domain. Looks like we can access our domain. And let's access the command prompt. Looks like we cannot. Let's try inputting Ctrl-Alt-Delete. So we've disabled the task manager from the Ctrl-Alt-Delete. So this is where this video ends, and I hope you learn something on this video.